Hello my creative friends! Hope you're doing well. Today I've got a blank page. How exciting! So I don't often use my Dylusions paint. I'm not that keen on them, to be honest. I do love the brightness of the colors, but look at the mess they make when you don't use them for a while and the paint dries up a little bit on the sides. Just total mess. Crumbles everywhere, but hey, what can you do? So I'm spreading a little bit of that beautiful bright orange there. I'm going to follow up with some beautiful magenta. That color is definitely amazing, and the paint is so opaque, it's just beautiful. So I haven't gessoed my page at all. I don't feel like it's necessary right here. So I'm just going to spread a few more colors and blend them all as we go, and we'll move on to the next step in a moment. So now I'm not really thinking anymore. I'm just adding a few dots with my fingers, just focusing on choosing a few contrasting colors and really just going with the flow. I have no plan at all. This is called intuitive painting for a reason. So I'm just going with how I feel and just playing and not worrying about it at all. So those lovely paints took a long time to dry with my hairdryer, so that's a little bit frustrating when you're in a hurry like I am. And obviously they dry a little bit darker than when they're wet, so that dark green doesn't look that pretty anymore, but that's okay. I'm sure it will look good in the end. I'm going for that lovely bright green now. It's more of a lime green, and just using a large opening stencil to add some big chunky blocks of colors. I've now chosen another stencil with a large opening, and I've just switched to my usual Liquitex Basics paint, which is a lot more transparent. So I'm going for an orange there and just sort of adding that color on top of similar colors to intensify some of the layers below, but it's not showing up that much, or at least not as much as I expected, so I'm not going to do too much of that then. I'm going to add a bit of detail by using one of my handmade stamps, and if you'd like to learn how to create your own stamps like I have, I teach a 3-hour workshop for complete beginners, so check out my website mimibondi.com and you'll find all the details there. If you still have ink on your stamps, then just do as I do and just print the excess ink on another page, so that way you'll have a bit of texture next time you start a new blank page. No need to waste anything, right? Now I'm going to add a bit more color on top of all those lovely bright colors. You can never have too much in my opinion, but obviously you have to be careful not to overdo it. But I'm going to use a sort of a fairly transparent paint, but because I'm applying it fairly thick, it's still giving me the option of having some opacity here. So I'm going to define some areas and just basically paint that lovely turquoise around those lime green hexagons that we did earlier. I'm now choosing another one of my handmade stamps with this cute little tree, which I show you actually had to create in my workshop, the stamp carving workshop that I teach. And I'm using some white ink, but it's just giving me a very subtle sort of ghosted effect here. It's very discreet. Now I'm going to add a bit more color, and I'm using a bright yellow here just again to sort of add a bit more interest and to intensify some of the existing colors. And then I'll continue adding a few dots just for fun. It's now time to add the star of the show here in this gorgeous butterfly, which is just a piece of a napkin that I cut out and that I'm going to apply with some gel medium here. Both sides, of course, to make sure it doesn't fly away. And then I'm going to add a few more interesting elements that I got from the same napkin because it's just so pretty that I couldn't resist using them. Now to tie all the elements together on my page here, I'm going to use a black marker to add a little bit of a scallop detail, which is basically the same or similar to those little pieces that I've glued from the napkin, as you can see here in the top right corner and bottom left corner and around the top right of the butterfly. So I'm adding that a little bit everywhere on each side of my pages here, and that way it will just unify the whole design. little off topic here, but just wanted to show you how beautiful this bracelet is. I got it on my birthday trip to Bangkok in Thailand a couple of weeks ago, and I always get comments about it, so just wanted to show you. Now my page is done. I'll see you soon, and make sure to check out my website if you'd like to learn mixed media a little bit more with me through my book or my e-course or all my tutorials. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you soon with another video. Bye for now.